Luffy really just get eaten? Did he really just get chomped on by Kaido? Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be reading and reacting to One Piece chapter 1003, Night on the Board. I'm excited. It looks like we don't have another break ever again. I mean, we will get a break at some point, but it's not a break for the next week, so we keep going. I'm excited. Let's get into this. Alright, so Luffy lands a bunch of whatever the Kong Gatlings on Kaido. It's literally just a barrage of it. It's just panel after panel of Luffy just going to town on Kaido. Ooh, and Zoro's prepping. Big Mom looks really kind of nervous. Oh, nope, Kaido's about to oh, okay. So it's just panel after panel of Luffy just going to town on Kaido. Holy crap. It looks like everybody else is, like, surprised to some degree, too. Like, it's just, like, he's just doing his thing, and Luffy's just destroying him. Kaido! Like, there was literally just, like, three or four pages of, like, no text. It's just Luffy, like, destroying Kaido. Uh-oh. Oh no, but now Luffy's losing his gear fourth. Uh-oh. Oh, Straw Hat, when did he get you? No, it's a side effect of the cannonball-like technique. He won't be able to use hockey for 10 minutes. Oh, so he still hasn't, like, really come out from that. So that strength comes at a cost. Still, if all those punches did full damage. What, at your limit already? That was quite the demonstration you put on. Oh, jeez. Happy Mother's Blaze! Oh, that's a fun name. Have we heard that before? Happy Mother's Blaze? It's like Happy Mother's Day. Duh. Oh, man. Zoro's basically gonna play, babysitter for Luffy for a while, I guess. Come on, killer. Let's keep up the pressure on Kaido. Hand Straw Hat over. You got it. Oh. Oh, interesting. Counter shock. So at the very least, Law's distracting Big Mom for a minute so that Kid can go after Kaido. Ooh. Kaido's getting back up. What's this? Oh, man. Kaido unleashing Dragon Twister. This is just like a bunch of, like, twisters showing up. And he's blowing them all away. Oh, this is a great panel. I love that. Oh, that's so cool. Like, Kaido just, like, serpentining around like a dragon is so cool. Are you kidding me? Oh, thanks, Zoro. This guy's just a natural disaster. Oh, no. Luffy got thrown from Zoro. Oh. Luffy really just get eaten? Did he really just get chomped on by Kaido? No way. Oh, not so fast. Don't you dare go eating our captain. Three sword style. Ooh, he's got Enma. Is that katana the source of that strange hockey? Oh, that's black rope dragon twister. Oh, that's so cool. Man, oh, he's got like this like dragon aura thing coming. Oh, that's so cool. So that's a new technique that he's like got going with Enma, I think, unless he's used something similar. I mean, I guess he's got his like Tatsumaki or whatever, but this is like upgraded. He cut the scales. Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't even notice. I was just so taken back by the by just how beautiful the panel is. He literally cut him. He didn't just like, oh, knock him around or whatever. He cut him. Wow. That's so cool. Zoro's my man. He's doing some stuff. Oh, and that caused Luffy to get spit up. He actually cut Kaido, that brat. Ah, that hurts. I see. That must be Oden's wound. Oh, so he... Okay. No, it's a different... Isn't that a different spot? I don't know. You dare challenge me to a dragon twister? Whoa. Oh, man. Oda going, like, all out with these, like, full panel, like, full spread, like, panels. This is great. I love this art. Dragon Twister, Demolition Breath. Uh-oh. Oh, man. So it's like all those, like, wind scythe things going on. And naturally, Luffy is still on the ground. Oh, the battle above is so fierce. The rubble just keeps raining down. Good grief. Oh. Oh. See, a lot. Okay. Panel. Good grief. First, our business partner dies, and it shows Orochi's head. I don't think he's dead. A lot of people don't think he's dead. Then the party we were invited to turns into a battlefield. Oh, oh my god. This is turning into quite the... It would seem this is a battle for revenge 20 years in the making, but with Doflamingo out of the picture. Kaido and the worst generation were bound to clash at some point. Oh, CP0. So it would seem that just destiny ordained that samurai and pirates would join hands like this. Oh my goodness. Cypher Pole ages 0. That we knew they were there. I mean, like in Wano. So I wonder, like, what they've been just hanging out with Kaido and Big Mom for a while? At a moment when the state of the world hangs in the balance, if by some chance 2 of the 4 emperors should fall, there would be no telling what might happen to the world next. But this is an unnecessary concern. These guys in their masks are weird. Or I guess in the one guy's case is like, it's just like face paint or something. Man. Enemy infiltrators number 5,400, but 400 of them are already down. Meanwhile, on our side, the number is over 30,000. Huh. Though we have lost 3,000. That's so weird that, like, why would CPI just 0 technically be on Kaido and Big Mom's side? The samurai had a good start. The difference in numbers is so great that an orthodox attack would get them nowhere near the leadership. Their sneak attack worked brilliantly. Oh, we got, like, Law's crew going to town with Beppo, and Sachi and Penguin. I think those are the names. But just taking the leader's head will not spell the end of this battle. We're on an island. There is no escape. It is an all-out battle. Oh man. Okay, so they're like doing the whole thing where it's like, oh, they got a game board out to represent how the battle's going, and it's like, I think this is go. If Kaido's powerful officers are left to their own devices, each will easily eliminate 100 soldiers at a time. Ooh, I want them to come back to Frankie versus Sasaki. There's a lot of stuff in that I want to see. If the new generation cannot stop those officers, the black pieces will overrun the game board. The outcome of this battle is not much in doubt. So why don't you pirates do us all a favor and take out as many of each other as you can? So that's the thing. CPI 0 ultimately just wants them all to, like, kill each other. That's how that goes, right? So lots of rubble up top. Why does he look like that? Oh, why does he look like that? Kaido, his man beast form. Hey, Lin Lin. This is fun. Ma. I was just thinking the same thing. Oh snap! We are gonna see Kaido's his hybrid form. Oh my god. Yes. Oh, but does that mean... I don't know what this means. I don't know what this means. Okay, let's just talk about this chapter. This was a crazy chapter. I enjoyed quite a bit of it. And honestly, I like this way more. I think my problem with the last chapter was it was exclusively a battle chapter, which is not, like, anything wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. But I also just kind of found it a little bit, not boring per se, but, like, just, like, a little bit, like, okay, it's fun to see people get, like, go into, like, for big attacks and whatnot, but, like, after the initial reveal, it's kind of like, okay, let's kind of do something with it. This felt like it was, like, significant. There was some battling. You got, like, Luffy pummeling Kaido, Zoro actually cutting Kaido. Legitimately cutting him. Up until this point, they've been kind of smacking him around, but not really doing anything significant. Maybe he, like, spit out a little bit of blood, but that's like, you get punched in the face, you're gonna, like, lose a tooth, I guess. I don't know. But, like, there's some significant stuff going on here with Zoro cutting him. The panels were awesome. I love the dragon twist. Like, basically, Oda was like, okay, we got this one panel. He does Dragon Twister. It's awesome. And then we move on, and then Zoro does his own, like, Dragon Twister attack, and it's even bigger and bombasticer. And then we get a third page, basically, a third full spread page of Kaido doing an ultimate Dragon Twister attack, and it's just like, it's really good at, like, upping the ante every page, and I like that he did that, because it really felt like the stakes were getting even bigger and bigger and bigger as the chapter went on. CPI just Zero is an interesting group, because clearly they want all the pirates just to die. They don't really care, but it's also interesting that they were hanging out with Big Mom and Kaido. I mean, maybe not with them, but, like, they were, like, invited to the party in general, so it's interesting that they've just been hanging out there, as opposed to it being like, oh, they're somewhere in Wano keeping an eye on the situation. That's a very interesting concept, because it's like, what was their deal with Kaido and Big Mom? Did they have an agreement that, like, the world government was, like, looking to, like, kind of, like, just brush away anyways, and they just wanted to get in? Or I mean, have we talked about that? I don't know. But at the very least, they're kind of just hanging out in the castle of Onigashima and waiting to see who dies and who survives. And ideally for them, they're like, well, we want as many people to, like, get taken out as possible on both sides, so that when the dust clears, they have much less work to do. Ideally for them, both Big Mom and Kaido would probably die, but I guess that's not really too much of a concern to them. Meanwhile, oh my god, I want to get back to Frankie and Sasaki, because I think, honestly, that's going to be one of the more interesting battles, along with Jinbei versus Who's Who. But I think those two are probably going to be the most interesting. Ulti versus Nami and Usopp. And then, I guess, here's the thing. I don't know how I think Robin will probably show up to save Sanji, and that'll be a cool battle, but I don't know if it'll be interesting other than just kind of similar to what happened with, like, at Annie's lobby with Sanji and Khalifa and Nami. But I am very interested to see what happens with Frankie and Sasaki. And then, of course, Oda would end the chapter with a teaser, a little bit of a teaser of Kaido going into, I guess, his hybrid form. Law calls it his man-beast form, but it's his hybrid form. However, what does that even mean? So, Kaido, for a long time, people thought, oh, he's a person that ate a dragon fruit, and then at one point, a theory of, oh, maybe he was a dragon that ate some kind of, like, mythical zone to turn into a human. And then we learned at some point that he ate a koi fish, or I guess it was just, I don't know if they specifically said koi fish, but, like, he ate a fish fruit. So what would he look like in this form? Some kind of weird amalgamation of both a dragon, a fish, and a human? What does that even mean? I mean, like, maybe we're wrong, and the fish, maybe we're not, maybe the dragon is still part of the devil fruit power, but it's since it's a mythical zone, or maybe it's an ancient or whatever, like, it's got special properties that, like, he can turn into a fish, or, like, he can swing that gambit, because it's like, there's the old, like, I think it's a Chinese story of, like, a koi fish swimming up a waterfall and then turning into a dragon. That's honestly where Magikarp and Gyarados come from, or at least in part. So I wonder if he can, like, ride that wave he could turn into a fish if he wanted to, or he can turn into a dragon, and he can kind of, like, swing in that kind of, like, that gradient, but then also has, like, a hybrid form of where he's just a regular person, and he can kind of looked similar to both. I don't know. So, Oda just needs to give us a firm description of what his abilities are, that he's done for every other Devil Fruit user up to this point, as far as I'm concerned. But I get the feeling we're getting closer to that, because we still haven't gotten it. We still haven't gotten the like little text box that says, "Hey, this is KAido. He has a fish fruit mythical zone, or a dragon mythical zone, or whatever, or whatever it would be called." So we still haven't gotten that, and I think maybe we're gonna get it in the next chapter. This was a pretty good chapter. I liked it a lot. I would give it. I don't know what I would give it. I don't want to give it. I really don't want to give it a score. Oh man. So this is so cool. I didn't even. Oda did a lot of like double page spreads in this chapter. I didn't even notice. Wow. This is a really good chapter, especially after the last chapter where it was like, okay, it was battle heavy, but like I didn't really care. I mean, it was a good chapter, but I didn't really care as much about it. I was invested in this chapter. So I guess that's all I really got to say. I don't know if there's anything else. Luffy getting eaten was a good funny thing. I don't know if there's anything significant about that other than Zoro cutting Kaido with Enma. And they mention that must be Odin's. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay, so I don't know why. Like I think I read it correctly, but I think my brain was messing with me and thinking that Big Mom was talking about his wound, because then I looked at like the panel, I was like, that's not whatever. It's Odin's sword that Zoro is using, obviously, but I think Big Mom just figured that out, so that's where they I'm dumb. I was too hype about Zoro cutting him that I kind of like just like. So big things to keep on the lookout for next chapter. Obviously, Kaido's hybrid form. CPI to 0, I think, is going to get more and more important to the current going-ons. And they very specifically showed Orochi. And although they said, oh, good grief, our business partner died, I don't think he's dead. I don't think Oda would show us him and then have him just like legitimately be dead. I don't think he's dead. I think that it is a just a red herring, I guess. But I think he's going to be alive. But those are like a few things that I think we're looking out for the next chapter. That's all I really got to say. I like this chapter a lot. I like a bunch of stuff. It kind of like gives us a sneak peek about what we might see in the future, and I love it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section, and leave a like if you enjoyed the video in any way.